Oh man. Hey my Legion, how y'all doing today? I want to address the live that went on Tuesday night. I'm in broadcast both on Twitch and on YouTube between Gwen and Miller. And they haven't spoken to each other for 4 years. I'm basically doing this because pretty much Gwen asked me to. Because Gwen's pretty righteous. She's awesome. I don't really get along with Miller. That's alright. I'm not going to bash Miller in this video. Anyways, they asked, her question was, well, he said Jason's been with Belgium, but her question was, Jason said he was not part of the Art Bell University, knew nothing about Art Bell, and then Will just said Jason was on Belgium, Jason on Belgium. Who was right? Well, Gwen was right, because I didn't know who Art Bell was. I didn't know who Heather Wade was until the videos with you and her, that I knew who she was. George Nori, no, I didn't know him at all. Even though little Chris later on sent me the George Nori cookbook. I do have a copy of that, and then George got mad because I had one. And this is not an attack video towards George. I'll make sure Spoof sees this and spoofing her good friend. I mean, because George and I buried a hatchet, not on each other's heads, but we buried a hatchet, and he was very kind to me. In December, I actually talked to him on the phone. So, I'm not attacking video towards George. I mentioned George, but I'm not attacking him. For all the trolls will say, oh, Jason's talking about you again, Jason's talking about you again. Well, anyways, Gwen was right. I was not part of the Art Bell universe at all. I didn't know who he was. I never listened to his radio show or anything like that. I'm interested in paranormal and stuff like that, kind of. I watched James McCann, a guy from around here, did a video, Currents at the Bridge. And I did a review of that, and I spoke to him before. He's okay. But, I mean, I'm only so into paranormal. Well, anyways, I went to Belgab. I was pretty much trolled in Belgab by Howie Cat. May he rest in peace. I'm not saying bad about him, but he was a very... Well, he was Rally Squirrel. That was his Belgab handle. Yeah, and he was a really bad troll at George. He really was. And he starts saying, like... there was a video of a guy on Twitter having sex with a chicken sandwich. He was giving himself a handy with it. And then George did a video about it, and I did a video a couple days later, and we both made jokes about mayonnaise. And then Howie said, hey, and put on Bell, hey, this guy James Cowan's imitating, he's copying. George got all mad. And then he went, Howie started going deeper and deeper into my content, saying, like, I had a flag in the background, a couple of my videos, while I wore like red pants or orange shirt or a blue shirt, saying he's copying George, and then he got really mad, and that's how I got dragged into Belgab. I didn't know who Art Bell was, and then they did create a thread for me. They did. So that's what happened. I wasn't a part of the the Art Bell universe. So Heather, I mean, Jesus Christ, Gwen was right. Also, the whole thing about I'm nice to women, I mean to men. Well, yeah, you should be nice to women, because women, I've met some of the most awesomest, some of the coolest women on YouTube. They're on YouTube. They're some of the coolest people I've ever met, And, no, I'm nice to guys too, because I'm like James Ortiz is one of my #1 guys. Chevy 5-Speed, Chris Show 22. People always comment, usually comment or show up on lives. Because most of my demographic is guys. Like 71 point some percent, and then like 28 point some percent are women, and then like half percent is user specified. I don't know if that's a transgender thing. I don't know what that is. Anyways, I mean, if I was Dick Cement, I wouldn't have too many guys watching me. You know what I mean? Most of my demographics are guys. And also the main age is the biggest demographic for ages has always been 25 to 34-year-olds. But that's my response. Gwen was correct. And she had some good snazzy comebacks to Miller stuff. And that was cool singing that song. You don't drink petrol from my can. I mean, I have to learn that song better. Well, anyways, I'm a bit rambling on now. So I hope you liked this video. My response to what Gwen and Miller said. I mean, it was on Tuesday night. I didn't watch it because I had to get some sleep. I watched a little bit if I had to get up and go use the restroom. And I watched some of it today, so that's why I got some of the gist about some of the stuff he said. So, hope you like this response, everybody. Till next time, please take care, my legion. Drinking a sun-kissed orange zero sugar. Very refreshing. 10 out of 10.